I feel like the most consistent, inconsistent mofo out there. It does something in the noggin. It does something in the noggin when you're putting hours and hours on end of work and nothing is coming back to reward you. It is what it is, though. Let's break it down. How you guys been? How you been feeling? Because I could tell you what, it's been a long month and a half or so for me. So let me give you a quick rundown of my recent events. You've got not one, but two back-to-back snowboarding weekends. After those trips, a 10-hour drive in less than 24 hours round trip in the middle of nowhere, Needles, California. And the weekend after that, I had my first full 8-hour coverage of an event, a quinceañera. Shout out Isabella and her fam. They took really good care of me. And just the cherry on top, I got sick. Oh man, what a month. Q1 done. I feel like I got a lot and not a lot done at the same time. I feel like the most consistent, inconsistent mofo out there. It is what it is though. Snowboarding. And don't worry, I will have a separate video of that full weekend and, well, full weekends of how that went. But this is just kind of a quick recap and summary. Snowboarding was good. It was nice to get out of my comfort zone and be bad at something again.
Hey, feel I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup.
It was humbling. It was a very humbling experience. But don't worry, I got up my second time. Not second time on the board, but like second time around. I definitely recommend snowboarding to people that are kind of bored in life and you haven't done it. It definitely teaches you like patience within yourself. It was nice to be bad at something again and challenge myself in a realm where I knew that I could be good at. I'm an athletic guy, not to just like toot my own horn here, but I definitely pick things up a little faster than some people. And I'm kind of glad that I did the second time around. Pretty fun, isn't it? Ooh, doing my turns here. Yeah, I'm vibing. Low-key, I could feel it again. You know, I'm taking myself back to that moment where I'm just like, ooh, that thing clicked. It's smooth. I'm kind of excited because I want to go back again next season.
Hey, good thing he's got butt pads.
Needles, California, a very outlier trip. We were out there visiting my girlfriend's great grandma, so let's run it back. Drove 5 hours down on Route 66 all the way to Needles, California, but we actually stayed at Bullhead City where we jumped into 3 different time zones. It felt like Jumper. Have you guys seen that movie? We were hopping in California, Arizona, and Nevada all at once, so like the time went back and forth, and you can physically see it on the car, like the time just changing. Saw her grandma. We got some dinner at the El Pinche Juan. That was the name of the restaurant. El Pinche Juan. And after dinner, we went back to our Airbnb, and since there's nothing else to do out there, we booked one with a game room. But we found something better in the closet, dude. The game of life. Telling you what, we were up at 1 a.m. playing the game of life. So fun, in fact, that, we actually have it here. That when we got back to town, we went to Facebook Marketplace and tried to look for the game of life because we collect games. Well, I don't collect games, but my girlfriend collects games, and she has a full game box of just games. But yeah, we got the special collector's edition game of life that comes in a tin can for $10. So if you ever need some games, man, check out Facebook Marketplace. Honestly, anything you want, you can probably find it in Facebook Marketplace. But yeah, back to the story. Game of life until like 1 a.m. Slept around 2. Woke up around 10. Went to the most famous restaurant on Route 66, which was Wagon Wheel. Thugged out another 5 hours of driving back home. And when we got back to the apartment, did a spring cleaning, vacuum clean, deep clean, all that. So it was a long day, man. What a long day. And then after that, guess what? We played the game of life. And the weekend after that, I had a quinceañera shoot that's been booked for like months and months ago, and I was kind of dreading it for a while because I'm like, dude, a full day? I don't know, I've never done that. Like, besides work, but like a full day of like just dedicated shooting. Good thing is just mainly pictures. It's easier to edit than video. I don't know how event shooters do that, but like maybe it's different if they have multiple people around them. But if you're solo, bro, like shout out to you, my boy. And just the cherry on top, bro. Like the perfect cherry on top. I got sick. Well, in my head, I think it was just my body doing a full alt F4. Yeah, dude, I had the chills, had a fever, head was pounding. I'm fortunate enough where it kind of just lasted like 3 days max, but after that 3 days, I got like a little cough. It was a good, nice little reset. Body was probably like, yo, what we doing? Take care of yourself, man. Sleep more, eat better. I lost a lot of weight. I was 195, now I'm like 168. I feel weak, man. But I'm back on my stuff. I went to GNC yesterday, bought creatine and protein. I'm gonna start eating right again. Well, not like I've been eating bad, but I'm gonna start eating more. I'm telling you what, I'm not used to being this light, so I'm like drained, been pooped. User error though. That's what my month and a half has looked like. So I hope you guys have been chill. And I would lie to you if like I've been on my content grind lately, because I have not been on my content grind. Like I've been writing still here and there where like I generate ideas and put it on my phone, but I haven't been like editing necessarily for like shorts. I can't find the discipline and momentum of just sitting for long periods of time to just create. I do it for work so much that when I get home, I'm just like, ugh, can't. Nothing will ever happen if I always have that mindset. But man, it's tough to just pass that threshold. I'll be back though. I always will. I always come back to this because you know why? Because I love this. The second reason is just the work is so undervalued. And I'm not like crying about like, oh, I need more views, but there's no fruit to your labor. I'm planting so many seeds. I'm being patient, bro. I really am. I'm trying to be patient. It does something in the noggin. It does something in the noggin when you're putting hours and hours on end of work and nothing is coming back to reward you. And you can tell me all the bullshit like, oh, just wait, be patient. I've been trying. That's just how we're wired. Like we want that instant gratification, and it's so bad, especially with social media. You want everything to be popping, but it's not realistic, and I know that. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just hard sometimes when nothing is working. But you know what? I'm gonna keep showing up at least once every month, bro. At least once every month. It's the least I can do. Thank you guys, and just click that like and subscribe button. You know, just take some time and do that for me. That would be amazing. Peace out. You.